Hey guys, in this video I'll be telling a story about how I got lost two or three times in a row. So this story, it's really funny. It, it really kicks off in like the middle of the story, but it's just crazy. So the start of the story, it just starts like a regular day. Yeah. So I'm just laying in my bed. It's like 7 in the morning. I woke up way early for the weekend. And I call up my friend. We'll just call him Jonathan. So I call up my friend Jonathan. I was like, "Yo, you want to do anything today?" And then he was like, yeah. How about us go to?" And then he said a local pizza place. I'll just call it like Annie's Pizzeria. So we go to, or so I'm really excited to go to Annie's Pizzeria, right? But so first I got some time to kill. So then I go outside with my friend, or not with my friend. I just go out there by myself waiting for him. So first, but then he doesn't come out. So I asked him, and he said he'll be out in like 2 hours. I don't know. He was just eating breakfast or something, and he had to like do his chores and stuff. So other than that, yeah, I was just riding around on my bike, and then I decided to take a little ride to my old school. So I get to my old school. I just rode over there. Nothing really happens on the way there. But when I get to my school, I see this old friend of mine. His name is, we'll just call him um, Andrew. So I see Andrew, and I'm like, "Yo, man, what's up?" And he was like, "Sup?" And then he told me that, like, I didn't see him for long, but since he was going home, but he told me, a peaceful place to ride down to wait, and it's just to. I told him I had some time to kill, and he told me that I should just go ride through my old school, through this one opening in the gates of the school. So yeah, I did that. I went over to the gates of my old school, and I drive down this one road, and I notice when I look around, it looks very similar to the street I live on. But then I look around and I notice, where am I? But I notice the street name and I kind of recognize it. So yeah, I recognize it, and then after that, I'm kind of not as worried. So then I take a turn. I was supposed to turn left because I've went down that street before. I just don't remember. I haven't went down it in like 3 years. So yeah, I end up going the wrong way. I went right. So I just kept digging myself in a deeper hole because I got lost on this one street and I had no idea where I was. I popped out at like super far away from my school. So then I end up just backtracking, going back. And yeah, that's when it kind of just gets normal again. I just chill at my old school for a little bit, swing on the swings. Not much. By the way, this story, just to say, this story wasn't that long ago. Like it happened maybe 2 weeks ago or a week ago. I don't know. It's somewhere in between that time period. So after that, me and my friend texted me and he was like, "Hey, I'm ready to hang out now." So then I go down. I end up backtracking back to my old school, and I might as well go the long way because he said he would. I went the long way back to his house because it's like 10 minutes longer, but it's because he said he'll be ready in like 30 minutes, and the way back to my house is like 20. I mean, on the way I was running, I just didn't feel like going that fast that day. It's because I had recently hurt my ankle really bad. So yeah. So after that is when I I just go back, but I go down the wrong road again, and or yeah, I end up going down the wrong road again, and after that, I get I get lost again, cause I mean I was knowing my way, cause I was just on a main street, and then I turned to what I thought was my friend's street, but instead it was the street beside it, cause I haven't been to his street many times, so I end up going to like his this street, and what I see there, or not what I see there, that street is a street I don't even know. So it's right beside a street though, so there's little. So I just kept going down the street because I thought it was his street, and then I try to go into his complex, or what I thought it was his complex, and it was just a random complex. So I'm like, what the hell is happening? And then I finally like I come back to my senses and I'm like, you know what, maybe I should just backtrack and go back on the main road, just go through my house to his house, like through my complex straight to his complex. And I end up doing that, and then I go on, and then yeah, that's really. Oh wait, no. Before I do that, I go more down the street, and I thought it was still the wrong street, but I ended up going on my friend's street, and I realized that after I actually got lost, like after I finally got back to his house. So after that, I just go back the way through my complex and then down his actual road, and then I get to his house, and yeah, we don't really do much after that. We go to we go to the pizza place. Yeah, Annie's Pizza, and this guy would he called his grandma to pick us up because he was too lazy for a 10-minute bike ride. Yeah, that's just a funny conclusion to the story. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one. Remember, eat your vegetables, and I'll see you guys. I'll see all you guys later. Peace.